Drink water, drink water. But that's not the point of this video. No, the point of this video is, I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I'm gonna explain. Like, half this video is gonna be like the title of the video, which I'm gonna do first, and the next half of the video is gonna be something else. Okay, so I've heard a lot of people talking about this, and it's also known as the Monday phenomenon. So, it's coming to the end of the year, everyone's excited for Christmas, everyone is excited for New Year, everyone is excited for 2019, I think. I think we're excited for 2019. Who really knows what's gonna happen? And we all saw what 2018 was like, right? Anyway, so I've seen a lot of people talking about what they're gonna be doing for the new year. I've seen a lot of people like stop doing what they're doing right now in order to come back and do it in 2019. I've seen people say, oh, it's a Wednesday, I'll just, you know, I'll eat what I want, or I'll do what I want, or I'll say what I want until Monday, and then I'll change myself. This is a mentality that we need to stop, because honestly, this is why a lot of people, do you know what? This is why in January, you see a lot of people go to the gym, and then in February, they're all gone. This is why. This is exactly why. This is why you keep failing. I don't know if that's gonna be the name of the video. This is why you keep failing. It's gonna be something, but it's been f***ing me off for a while, and I need to address this because you guys need to change the way that you're changing yourselves, because it's not working. Okay, first of all, let's like discuss, I mean, yeah, it's good that you wanna change yourself, right? But it's the fact that you're putting so much pressure, or you're waiting, or you're indulging your flaws until a certain date where you feel like you can then change yourself. That is a lot of pressure to put on one day for a lot. If you guys heard of cold turkey before, do you know what cold turkey is? It means to abruptly stop doing something. And whenever someone does something cold turkey, very often they relapse and they start smoking again, or they start drinking again, or they start eating crap again. Because it's so abrupt, it's like a shock to the system, and the body's just like, bleh! And your cravings go absolutely insane, whether it be for food or cigarettes or drink or alcohol, whatever. Drink and alcohol are the same thing, whatever. I was just riffing very fast. Now let's say, for example, because this is a common one, but this is not the only one. Let me just adjust the lighting a little bit. Let's just say, for example, right? You want to get in shape for January. For example, this isn't the only thing that this is a problem with. There's many other things, like making your own business, or starting to skate, or learning an instrument, or learning another language. There's a lot of things that that fails because of this concept, but let's just use eating healthy or going to the gym as an example, because it's very relatable. A lot of people do this one. Okay, it's December right now. We have just started December. You have decided that in January, you're gonna start eating clean, you're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna start walking, and you're generally just gonna take better care of yourself. And in doing so, you have subconsciously started eating more crap. I bet you. Not all of you. Not everything in this world is black and white, okay? It's not everyone does it or no one does it. There is a massive gray area that exists, and it needs to be acknowledged a little bit more. But not all of you, but a lot of you, right? I bet some of you have just been like, so I'll just wait until January, and in the meantime, I'm gonna eat all the things that I've not been letting myself eat this whole time. So you find yourself that now you've made this promise to yourself for January that you are now more lazy, you are eating more crap, and you are giving less of a shit about what goes into your face and what you're doing with your body. Cause just like, nah, it's fine, and, you know, it's future me's problem, like, they can deal with it. Newsflash, it's not a future you, it's you. It's still you. So January comes along, right? January comes along, and you have not conditioned your thinking or trained yourself to not act on your cravings and eat the food that you like and not to go to the gym, okay? January 1st comes along, that promise that you made to yourself comes along, and because of your past decisions to not care about what you're eating or doing, you are now in less of a state to put yourself in better condition. Because you're like, no, I'll just wait until January. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's January 1st. You put on more pounds than you would have, or you've been more sedentary than you would have. You've lost a lot of your physical progress because you're not walking as much or going to the gym as casually as you used to, because you're just like, oh, I'll just wait till January. But here it is. Here it is, January 1st. It's the promise day. It's the promised land. The day upon which you promised yourself that you would change, and you are in a worse condition. You are so far away from being in a position where you can change yourself on the level you wanted to do it. So you try it for a week, it's super hard, and then you stop. And then you go back to being casual, normal, on and off, and nothing really changes, and then, oh, December 2019, January 2020, I'm going to change, and then you do it again. You know what, let's change the example, in case you feel like I'm attacking you. New instrument, you wanna learn an instrument, okay? So you bought a guitar. You bought a guitar earlier this year. and you casually play it, but you've made no real progress. So then it's December, and then you're like, you know what, next year I'm really gonna make an effort to learn how to play guitar. Suddenly, you don't touch the damn thing at all, and you lose all the progress that you made that whole year. And then January 1st comes along, and you are further back than you were the year before, and now you don't feel like doing it, and then you fail, and then you put it down, and then that's it. Because the pressure you put on yourself to do the thing is so immense that you cannot possibly live up to your own expectations. It's doomed to fail. It's the same with this Monday mentality. It's like, oh, it's Wednesday and I accidentally ate a cookie, so for the rest of the week, I'm gonna eat a billion cookies and then go back to being Mr. Fitness on Monday. It doesn't work, people. This does not work. And you're probably thinking, Jake, oh, you're so perfect, Jake. You're so perfect. Look at you, Mr. Perfect. I bet you've never done this. I have done this a lot, and that is why I got fat and started sucking at the guitar. I am every example I have given. I have done the thing with fitness. I have done the thing with healthy eating. I have done the thing with guitar. I have done the thing with learning a new language. I kept putting it off and been like, do you know what? Next time, this day, this pinnacle starting moment, that will be when I change. Until then, I will continue to be a lesser version of myself, and I will love it! No, it doesn't work. And let me explain to you how you can fix this. Let me explain exactly how I can guarantee your New Year's resolutions will work. And do you know how to do it? It is so easy, and you're gonna be kicking yourself once I tell you. And I'm sorry I'm so like hyper about this, but this is something that's been bothering me for so long, and I see people doing it all the time, and trust me, the more you do it, you will continue to fail. Do you know how you do it? Do it now! Yeah, do it now. Okay? It's halfway through the day. You've had, you know, like a crappy breakfast, like Fruit Loops or something. I don't know what an American cereal is, like Lucky Charms, which we don't have here, by the way. We have to import them from America. Your Irish cereal is American, it's not Irish. We don't have it here. We don't have Lucky Charms. We have to go to an American candy store to get Lucky Charms. I don't know if they have them in Tesco now, but we most certainly did not have them before. So let's go back to this hypothetical day that I have created, okay? You have just had Lucky Charms. Then you had maybe some cake, or maybe, you know, like a white bread sandwich with, you know, peanut and jelly. It's jam. It's jam. It's not jelly. Jelly is that sort of hard, wibbly stuff that you Americans call jello. Yeah, that's jelly. And you've had an unhealthy day, right? And it's Wednesday, because that's what back in the day is. Wednesday. And you're like, I feel kind of plump. But I'm gonna start on Monday. Monday is when I'm gonna start it. Anyway, Monday comes along, you've had a really crappy week, you've been eating nothing but garbage, and let me tell you, let me let you in on a secret. For those of you who only eat garbage, eating garbage makes you feel like garbage. So you are in no mental or physical state to start doing anything different. Because making the decision to start on a different day means that you have no reservations at eating more, you know, not playing guitar even more, or not learning another language even more. So you have this super huge pressure to do it on Monday, and guess what? If you don't do it on Monday, then the whole week repeats again, and you're just like, oh, I'll do it next week, it's fine. It's Tuesday now, I didn't do it on Monday. It's just, stop. Do it now. Do it now. Do it right now. I mean, I don't know when you're watching this video. You could be watching this video, it could be LA, and I released this video at 10 p.m., which means for you it's like 2 p.m. You still have plenty of the day. If you ate crap up until this point, eat healthy for the rest of the day. It doesn't matter. You are making a change, and then continue the next day. Oh, you want to learn another language? And you wait until Monday? Do it right now. If it's 2 p.m., if you're watching this in LA, in California, if you're watching this right now, and you're on the West Coast, even if it's just to read more books, read a book right now. Just do it right now. Don't wait until Monday. Do it right now. You don't need like this starting point to it doesn't need to be Monday. Monday's when you go to work. Monday is when like the whole corporate working week begins. Like you already have a lot of stuff to do on Monday. Just do it right now. And for those of you who are watching this late at night, like 10 p.m. when I release this, or like midnight or at 1 a.m., whatever, whenever you wake up in the morning, just start fresh. If it's a Wednesday or a Friday or a Tuesday, just start now. And for those of you who have completely given up and you're like, I'll just start January, I'll come back in January, it's no big deal, I'll just completely cease everything right now and then I'll come back in January. I'll tell you what, the progress you have right now may not be there in January, and you'll find it'll be a lot harder to get back there. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. Do it now. Because when January comes along, then you can put more energy on top of progress you already have. I hate to use the same examples, but like learning another language. Just do it now. Don't wait until January. Give yourself a head start, and in January, really put the energy into it. But right now, just get a book. Read a book. If you've always wanted to read the works of Edgar Allan Poe, get the book, start reading it. If you've always wanted to like learn how to program computer games or something, then start now in some regard, and then in January really put the energy into it. That's what January should be for, is a realignment of your priorities, not starting something from square one. Do you know what? This is a perfect analogy. Analogy, a metaphor, a simile? I'm not entirely sure what this is, but just hear me out. Let's say, okay, Olympic runners, running, a running event, okay? So there's a race, and this race signifies January, and the race starts on January 1st. It starts the beginning of the year, okay? January 2nd, because hangovers on January 1st, right? A month before the race, you are told that you have a race in a month. And you're like, I don't have to deal with a race right now. I'm not racing until a month from now. He can deal with it. She can deal with it. They can deal with it. Right now, I'm not racing. And I will be trying my super hardest to race in January or a month from now, whatever. So you sit around, you eat pizza, you don't do anything, you don't run, you don't, practice cardio or anything like that. And then guess what? The race comes along and you're in no condition to run. And everyone's doing better than you, and you get on the starting blocks, what the hell they are, and then you're like, and then you just give up halfway through the race, and you're like, I'm not gonna race again. That's too hard. I'm not gonna race. Could you imagine if athletes did this? You have to train for these things. You have to put yourself in the mindset. And when you race, people race harder than they've ever raced before. You know, when the Olympians get onto that track, or when they get to do the vaults, I don't know what they do, like a lot of stuff. Like sure, yeah, they've been training really hard, but they never train harder than the day that they are in competition. They don't just sit around all day doing nothing, and then on the Olympics, then they're just like, oh fine, I guess I'll try. No, they train and they get themselves in the mindset, and they put their bodies in a condition where it knows what to do on the day. Be an athlete. Don't actually be an athlete, unless of course that's actually something you want to do in January, in which case you should most definitely start training now. But start now. Do it right now. Pause the video, go do it right now. I don't care what it is. It could be anything, unless it's murdering. Don't do murdering. Don't do murdering. Do you know what? First step, watch a YouTube video about it. Watch a YouTube video about it. There are so many different types of YouTube videos, like tutorials, and YouTube videos that aren't tutorials, that even could be an inspiration. They could be motivating. You know, like watch a video of a guy playing guitar and they're like, oh, I want to play guitar like that. And then tomorrow, when it's a fresh day, I don't give a crap what day it is, do it. Just do it now. Anyway, I'm moving on from this. So let me just change the backdrop so I can change the energy here. Okay, so here is why I've not posted a video in like 4 days, 5 days. I'm not entirely sure how long it's been. I know it's been a while. So as you guys know, there has been stuff going on with my band. A lot of very interesting stuff. And for those of you who do follow my band, you will notice that the social media is very sparse. I don't post a lot. Yeah, it's because I already have MAG's social media to do, which is mainly on autopilot because I'm so focused on my own social media, which just takes a long time to do, which is a job these days, can you imagine? Social media is a job now. And I wanted all of these things and all these opportunities and all this stuff to do with my band, and I wanted to like make progress and go places and do tours. But as it turns out, YouTube videos every couple of months doesn't really suffice. So I'm having to use Facebook now for my band, because whenever it comes to promotion, whenever it comes to progression, whenever it comes to contacting people who can make your band more than what it is, they use Facebook. And no matter how much progress or how many views you have on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter, that doesn't matter. That might as well not exist. Unless it's on Facebook, it never happened. So now I'm having to take on some pretty hefty responsibilities when it comes to the Munro, that's the name of my band, the Munro social media. So I'm having to make some like really decent high level, because I can't settle for mediocrity. I have to do it to the best I can possibly do it. Otherwise I'm just like, it's crap, delete. So I'm having to do some pretty decent high quality stuff for Munro. I'm posting that on the Facebook page, and it's taking a lot of time. I'm also writing a new single right now. We're inducting a brand new member into the band. We're rehearsing for potential shows next year. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows? Who knows? Mr. Potter, who knows? There's a lot of big things going on that I can't fully mention yet, and a lot of these things are being held back by the fact that I have been neglecting the band Facebook page, and I need to start giving it more attention, which is fantastic, because one of the reasons why these vlogs aren't daily is because I am already giving my attention to the gaming channel and streaming. So here is a fantastic third thing to further take more attention for. I need to hire someone, but unfortunately I don't make enough money from all of these things that I do to hire someone to help me do these things. Guys, living as a full-time content creator with under 1 million subscribers is really hard. I am the working class of YouTube, which means I have to be constantly working like 4 jobs just to be able to afford living. So it's the vlogging, the band, the gaming channel YouTube, and then the gaming channel Twitch streaming. So that's like 4 or 5 things that I'm doing at the same time. I could do one thing of those per day. I could do one vlog, and then I could do one gaming video, and then I could do one single, and then I could do one stream. And because there were only one in those respective channels, because they're not on the same channel, they wouldn't make enough money to get. So I have to like make sure I have a video up at least every other day on this channel, twice a day on the gaming channel, and then write a song, a new single myself for next year, and also make sure I film promotional material for Munro, for the Facebook, during the same time I should be vlogging and also uploading Munro. And then someone had the nerve to call me lazy the other day. Can you believe that? I'm self-employed, you f***ing idiot. If I was lazy, I wouldn't be here. So anyway, what I need you guys to do is I need you to help me out here. I need you to do me a solid. And trust me, this means that you get a lot more too. I just need you to go check out this link right here. The same video is on YouTube, and it did not get a lot of views, which I understand, because I released it on the Munro Metal YouTube channel. I need you to go to the Facebook page right now. I need you to leave comments and leave likes and share it around, because I made a post about what's going to be happening for 2019, and I've also made a recent video post introducing Robbie, who is the new guitarist. There is stuff in the works with some really awesome people. Nothing I can talk about yet, because none of it's been confirmed, and it would really help this whole thing that we're working on if you could please, I mean, these videos get like what, 2, 3, 4,000 views? If even just 1,000 of you could go to the Facebook page and just like the page, please go to the Facebook, please like the band page, please just show promoters that we are worth a damn. That would really mean a lot, and it means that then my band will go places and I will be much happier. Because right now I'm creating all of this band content and doing the band's social media at a loss. You know, I'm taking time away from my social media stuff that does make money and putting it into stuff that doesn't make money, and hoping that it pays off in some way, because whenever you're self-employed, time is literally money. If you're putting your time into something that doesn't make money, you have to either make sure it makes money at some point or cut it and move on to something else, which I'd never do the Munro. I would never cut it off completely. It's just I'm having to put a lot more effort into it. So please, I beg you, please check it out. It would mean so much if you guys could do that. And here's me not waiting until January to work on this stuff. You know, I wasn't like, oh, I'll just wait until January to start doing social media for Munro. No, I'm doing it right now. And then in January, I'm putting even more effort into it. In fact, January, I don't have any choice but to put more effort into it, because so many things are happening with my band in 2019. Please check it out. But even if just 1,000 of you went to the Facebook page and liked the Facebook page and liked the Facebook post that I made, that would make all the difference. Be one of those 1,000 people. You, right now. Just click the link. Go there right now. Just go. You be one of those people. Don't wait for someone else to do it and vote for you. That's how Brexit happened. Just go. You be the one. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry about this. I had a great day today, because I actually did make it a great day. I have a lot of stuff to do. I need to clean the house, I need to write more music, I need to do the social media, I need to do the gaming channel, I need to edit the gaming channel, I also need to record. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.